out. Who's on the floor? So for Toronto right now, Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. It's Carroll in at the 3 slot. Now here's Nash. Following the miss by Kyle Lowry. And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. The wide open look here for DeRozan.
The defender with a serious challenge, always.
Suns moving the ball around. Out to Nash. There's the triple. Shot misses. Good work defensively by Lowry. Patterson against Nash. Now here's Lowry. He's tightly guarded. The 3. Lowry can't get that one to fall.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Richardson, good.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Now here's Lowry from the top of the key, and he hits the jumper for 2. Lowry's got his first basket. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Johnson outside. Back to Nash for 3. That doesn't go either for Nash.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Patterson, that's good.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
And Phoenix has possession. 4-point game. Feeds it to Richardson. The wide open look here for Marion. You know what? Now Toronto takes it the other way. Pulls it up. Lowry can't get that one to fall.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The shot's good from Nash.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Now here is Lowry. Out to DeRozan. Lets it go from deep. Sean Marion grabs the miss. Johnson outside. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
And the 3 ball is good. Lowry's got 5 now.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
It's stolen by DeRozan. And oh, here we go, DeRozan.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Shot's good. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Phoenix making some changes. Hunter's checked in for Johnson. Jackson comes in for Richardson. And it's Barbosa and Steve. Powell, he's checked in for Toronto.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that 2-hand.
Suns trail by 8. Barbosa dishes to Stoudemire. Banked in off the glass.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Now the pass to Hunter. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Good work defensively by Stoudemire.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling from him.
Lowry drives in. True on the 14-footer. Lowry's got 10 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Marion. Jackson in the corner. Here's Hunter. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Hunter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. So timeout called here. for Toronto. And the Suns making a change here. Outlaws checked in. Then for the Raptors, Biyombo is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Ross comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Powell. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Outside Jackson. And that one's good.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Biyombo, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Here's Jackson, and he converts the layup. Jackson's got his second basket.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Now, here's Biyombo. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here we go to Barbosa, heading to the hoop, and he gets it to go.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical, be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
You know,
plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Raptors lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive, guys, on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Scola out there with Bismack Biyombo. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then there's Lowry. And it's Carroll in at the small forward.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
The Raptors making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Beyond the arc. Suns keep it alive. Goes back up. And Nash with the layup.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Shot by Joseph, no good. Valanciunas passes to Carroll. Beyond the arc. And Lowry gets it to go. Lowry's got 13 points.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Johnson can't get it to go.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And Valanciunas kicks to Joseph. Dishes to Lowry. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. The feed now to Carroll. Lowry with the ball. Guarded now by Nash. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carroll.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Toronto. And the Suns call time. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Johnson. And Quentin Richardson is subbed in for Jackson.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And so Nash nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
DeRozan on the wing. To the middle. Outside for Lowry. Stola, no luck. Suns trail by 4. Here's Richardson, and it's blocked by DeRozan. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Pass to DeRozan. Trying to find Scola. He's got it now. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Sige, tindi ng galit, animal.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one falls for Luis Scola. Phoenix with the ball. They trail by 7. Nash drives in. That's good. Nash has got 8.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Nash has gone 3 for 5 from the field. Left side, DeRozan. Another shot, Scola. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Raptors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. He misses the free throw. No good on the second free throw.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Carroll gives to Valanciunas, and he dunks it down.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
And Nash, here we go. And the basket good. Nash has got 10 points.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
And the Raptors call time here. Phoenix making some changes. Outlaws checked in. And it's Barbosa in for Sean Murray. And Toronto also making a switch. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Luis Scola. Outside DeRozan. And it's off from three-point range. Suns trail by 3. Richardson kicks to Outlaw. Looks for Nash. Gets him now. For 3, Richardson. Toronto grabs the miss.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
And Leandro Barbosa gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Toronto. Biyombo comes in for Valanciunas, and it's Powell in for DeMarre Carroll. And just over 3.5 minutes play here in the second quarter. DeRozan with it. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Back to DeRozan. Over to the left wing. It's Patterson atop the key. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Ross is checked in for DeMar DeRozan.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Barbosa for 3. Ross grabs the board. Raptors leading by 5. 1:46 left to play here in the half. Biyombo kicks to Powell. Bangs home the trifecta. Powell's got 8 points.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Outlaw dishes to Barbosa. Kicks to Richardson. Barbosa with it. Powell's there. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the strike.
Haven't done nearly as much inside as they did in the first. They've got to get back to their game plan, which is to work it inside and force the defense to react to the ball going to the paint.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Johnson comes in for Richardson, and it's Jackson in for Steve Nash. And Toronto also making a switch. Corey Joseph's checked in for Kyle Lowry.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Ross kicks to Powell. To the right side. Here's Joseph. And again, it's Toronto converting. 46 seconds left to play in the first half. It's offline from half court.
I'm not even going to comment on that.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Johnson's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Pass to Joseph. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Ross against Stoudemire. Just 5 to shoot. Step back and squared up.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
It's deflected. And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Raptors. They lead by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Nakakamo.
And now the third quarter about to get going. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
Well, I tell you what, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does.
We've got Johnson. Quentin Richardson's out there with Nash. And it's Stoudemire. And it's Marion in at the power forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Carroll passes to Valanciunas. Lowry dishes to Valanciunas. A good look from DeRozan. Outside for Lowry. From the arc. Nice hit again. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Patterson's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Toronto. Suns trail by 11. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And the rejection by Valanciunas.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
The dish to DeRozan. Passes it to Carroll. Marion with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Johnson's got the ball. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Hunter's checked in for Stoudemire. Phoenix calls timeout.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
And the Suns making a change here. Stoudemire's checked in. In the corner, it's Richardson. Suns moving the ball around. Johnson for 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Here's DeRozan. The Raptors rebound. Nash against Lowry. Feeds it to Carroll. Inside. Got a piece of it. Fires from deep. Again, the miss by Lowry. Suns trail by 11. Richardson kicks to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Nash. It's tipped. They retain possession. They get it back. There's the 3. Again, Johnson missing.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Nash against Lowry. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Patterson. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Mark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Toronto leading by 8. Now here is Lowry. 13 points in the game. Marion with the steal. To the inside. Nash's shot is off.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
DeRozan passes to Scope. It's good, and he threw contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And Toronto making a change here. Joseph's checked in. Toronto shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Fast break, here come the Suns. That doesn't go either for Nash.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And it's DeRozan missing. Suns trail by 10. Out to the right wing. The pass to Stoudemire. He dishes it to Richardson. Nash with no one around. It's good from long range. Nash has got 13.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
And again, Toronto no up.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Some changes for Phoenix. Outlaws checked in, and it's Jackson in for Johnson. Raptors also changing it up. Biyombo is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Terrence Ross comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Powell in for Kyle Lowry. Toronto leading by 5. Scola dishes to Powell. And it's blocked, but they recover it. Here's Joseph. 7 points in the game. He kicks to Powell. Goes back up. Clock at 6. Here's Biyombo. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Marion kicks to Richardson. From past the arc. That's good. Richardson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And Leandro Barbosa gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Hunter's checked in for Phoenix. Ross with a wide open look. No good on the quick 3. Suns trail by 4. Barbosa passes to Richardson. The tray. Barbosa's shot is off. Dishes to Powell. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque. A thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
And 1:01 left in the 3rd. Kicks it out to Barbosa. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. There's the 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. Barbosa's got 8 points.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Out left to the wing. Here's Powell. And that's going to be a travel.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
Patterson, he's checked in for the Raptors. It's Jackson with the drive. Hunter, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all. You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
The tray. Shot by Joseph. No good. Here's Hunter. Patterson defending. Outlaw kicks to Hunter. Left side Jackson. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall forward. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Raptors lead by 3. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Toronto leading by 3. A chance here to get a quick injury report. Update now on Joe Johnson's injury. Horace, what's the news?
Well, guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of Phoenix about his status. He told me that it doesn't look too serious.
All right, Doris, really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
And, you know, I know everyone is rooting for him to make a quick and full recovery.
Absolutely. I mean, his teammates want him back out there as much as he wants to be back out there.
So for Toronto right now, the star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Carroll in at the small forward. It's stolen by Lowry. Drops in the breakaway layup. Lowry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside.
Stoudemire kicks it over to Nash. On the wing, Jackson. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
The shot by Lowry, no good.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, you can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
And here's Nash outside. Phoenix, no good that time either. Raptors leading by 8. The feed to Lowry. Back to DeRozan. Pass to Carroll. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Just too dangerous of a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc.
One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
And the Suns call time here. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, in that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He was not at all satisfied with their effort level, saying, "We're losing the hustle plays and all the 50-50 balls. We simply can't win that way. We've got to get after it." Let's see how they respond, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. Got a piece of it. Jackson drives in. Near the three-point line, it's Nash. No good off the front iron.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
The trade. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
On up the court. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, but if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. And now it's only a 5-point Raptor lead.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone. on so far.
In the second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Suns?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And he knocks down the first one. Stoudemire's checked in for Phoenix. Richardson comes in for Jackson. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
Yeah, the main thing here, though, guys, is just to make sure you get a two-possession game
Now Patterson. He feeds it to Carroll. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Outside Lowry. And stolen by Richardson. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. The shot's good for Nash.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three. Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
And the Raptors call time here. Thompson is checked in for Valanciunas. Raptors with the lead. Lowry dishes to Carroll. To the inside. Here's Patterson. Gets the bucket and the foul. They get Sean Merritt.
I really thought they did a better job, a much better job of getting it inside in the first half. They've got to get back to throwing it in the paint more here in the second. He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Patterson. 9 points and a steal.
And guys, he's been making play after play on both ends of the floor.
No let up in him, and that's mindset. That's not just physical tenacity, but that's a mental tenacity too that he brings to the court.
Thompson passes to Carroll. Tries it from 9. DeRozan's shot is good. And now a 6-point Raptor lead.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Lowry against Nash. Kicks it out to Richardson. Back to Nash. Shoots it. Toronto grabs the miss. Carroll's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's DeRozan. That one goes. Count it. DeRozan's got 5 points now this quarter.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Nash right side. Shot to stop the run. Nash with another miss.
You know, even though he missed that 3-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Kicks to Richardson. Good, and the assist goes to Nash.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Outside Lowry. It's stolen by Johnson.
It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Well, I would say something special and some luck as well, or good fortune, however you want to phrase it.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
Oh, tremendous instincts, Ray, to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
Lowry against Nash. It's deflected. That's going to be over. Watching for the line that time.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And Toronto making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Richardson kicks it over to Nash. Connects! Sensational bucket to put them within one.
Watch out now. Nash is on fire.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Get the clock a little bit.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And he hits both free throws here, so now it's a 3-point game.
Those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're losing by 3. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Go.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Johnson dishes to Nash to tie it up. Can't get the three to fall. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. That's the first. That gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. The three from Johnson misses. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they